Welcome back. I'd like to introduce you to a little bit of the science behind the respiratory system so that you understand why we focus on training it. Imagine a tree. It has a trunk which doesn't breathe, that holds the branches. The branches don't breathe, holds the twigs. The twigs don't breathe, they hold the leaves, but the leaves do breathe. Trees breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. All of the potential is in the canopy of that tree. Your body is a little bit like that, but in reverse. So this is our nose, our mouth, we can breathe through both. The trunk of our tree is the trachea, the branches are the bronchus. Then we have the bronchi, like the twigs of the tree. The canopy of our tree is down here. This is where all of the potential is for oxygen and carbon dioxide to move in and out through the body. Let's just return to the mouth and to the nose. We can breathe through both. We should be breathing more through the nose. There are many benefits to nasal breathing. The first is that it will heat air from air temperature to body temperature. If it's cold outside, we want the air to be warm as we breathe it in. The second is that the air will be filtered. Tiny hairs will filter out particles, viruses and bacteria. The third is that the shape of the nose and the nasal cavity turbines that air and pushes it more into the lower lung. And the fourth, and perhaps most importantly, is that the nasal cavity is able to introduce nitric oxide into every breath that we take. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. What that means is it opens up the capillaries so that we get the maximum potential exchange between the air system and the blood system. Carbon dioxide gets a bad press in the environment. And I think as a consequence of that, we think that we should breathe out as much of it as we possibly can. However, in the absence of carbon dioxide in the system, we're not able to optimize the exchange of oxygen from the blood into the cell. So we need carbon dioxide to be present. If we're breathing too many times per minute, there won't be enough carbon dioxide in the system for that exchange to happen in an optimal way. Similarly, we need to build up tolerance to carbon dioxide so the neuroreceptors that make us breathe bigger breaths or more often per minute can be managed. That's why it's so important for us to introduce air hunger in our breathing exercises so that we build up our resilience to CO2. This is the premise and the foundation of the oxygen advantage. It's the premise, the foundation of breath-light A, B and C. And I'll introduce you to those videos and those breath patterns now.